When I became a parent, I knew I wanted to parent differently. I knew that the way that I grew up, things that happened, I didn't want to repeat. I didn't want to do some of the things that I had watched my parents resort to. And I knew that going in. So, best laid plans, when I actually became a parent, I found out it was a lot harder than I thought. And I also found myself doing the very same things that I said I would never, ever do. Because it turns out that changing transgenerational patterns, well, it was a lot harder than I thought. So I found my way, and it took me a lot of time and energy and effort and money. And I feel like I spent a long time wandering around the desert, trying to find my way, trying to find the right resources, trying to find the right people who could help me. And eventually, before my children grew up, I did figure it out. I figured it out though, and I am here to say that thriving is possible for your family. Thriving is possible, but we can't do it by ourselves. And that is one of the things that I learned pretty early on. I was trying to do it myself. I was trying to be independent and, I can figure this out. How hard is it? I just need to try harder. And what I realized is I actually needed a community of people around me who were doing the same thing. Because when you're doing something that is countercultural, and when you are looking at patterns, when you are trying to do something different, you are doing something that's countercultural. If you are trying not to yell, if you were yelled at as a child, if you're trying not to hit when you were hit as a child, if you are trying to be a loving, nurturing parent and you look around and everyone is doing other things, and then you're wondering what's wrong with you, it's really, really hard to find your own way. So, what I discovered is the first thing, you have to get out of survival mode. And when you are overwhelmed, when you have patterns that you are repeating over and over again, you are in survival mode. If you're in fight, if you're yelling, if you're in flight response, I just want to leave. Or if you're in freeze, where you just really don't even know what to do, or you find yourself just scrolling, then you are not moving forward. You are in survival mode, which is the opposite of thriving. So we have to get out of survival mode, but we often have to be with other people who help us to assure that we are safe enough right now. And if you're not safe, then you need to be in survival, and you'll probably need some more support as well. So the next thing is that you need to connect with your people, the people in your home, the people that you care about, the people that you love. Once you're out of survival, now you can actually connect. I once heard Bruce Lipton, Biology of Belief is his book. I watched him speak and he said, I want you to take your arms and squeeze and grit your teeth and then say, I love you. And turn to the person next to you and say, I love you. And we all did it. And they're like, oh. And then he said, now relax your muscles. Open your arms. Open your heart. Now say, I love you. This is survival, gritting our teeth and just waiting for the next thing to happen. And when we can open ourselves, then we can actually be in that place of love, of actually connecting heart to heart with our family members. And then we need to connect with other people. We need those people around us in the larger community of people who are supporting what it is that we're wanting, moving in the same direction at all stages of life, at all ages and stages of, whether you are parenting young children, whether you're parenting teenagers, whether your kids have moved out, whether you're a grandparent, whether you don't have kids at all, and you are interested in a healthy community and you want to be part of this bigger movement of all of us working together to make the world a better place, then you are welcome. So we need to connect with people outside of us who are doing the same kinds of things. And the last thing is that we need to learn skills together. Not by ourselves. We need examples. We need to hear stories. We need to have experiences. We need to practice different things. And we need to keep hearing it over and over and over again so that the next time something happens, you have some skills to navigate that together with your family members. When you have those skills that can support you and can support your loved ones, then we're less likely to end up in survival mode. And when we do, because it does happen, we'll have a better opportunity and better chance of getting back out of it quicker. And that's what I see with my clients. It's not that nothing ever goes wrong or nothing is ever hard again. It is that they have the skills and the community around them to support them when they lose their way, as you know, we all will eventually do from time to time. And it's easier to come back. It's easier to say, oh, yeah, that's happening. I know what I need. I know what this person needs. And instead of it being weeks or months or years of lost time and relationship, able to recover, you're able to reconnect, you're able to repair. So if this sounds interesting to you and you are feeling excitement and a full body yes, I would love to connect with you. I would love for you to come and be part of this community. We are open now for a short time, so check it out. Let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully I will see you in the community soon.